Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we're playing with this amazing box of goodies that our lovely Denise sent from DD Crafts. I will leave a link to her channel in the description box below, but she sent some wonderful things. So we're going to play with this glitter. So this is the Mickey Mouse glitter. I think we'll play with the, am I playing with the marbles today? No, I'm not playing with the marbles today, but we are going to be playing with the marbles soon. And we're going to play with the makers. I will do separate videos for everything else, but I have yeah, a few things. Now I'm wanting to also use a few of these flowers. So my plan is I'm going to make a few little bits. So I want to do some sea themed things. I want to do the Mickey Mouse head. I'm going to also do this little pot. Now this is the pot that I'd like to put some of these flowers in, just because I think they will look gorgeous. So I'm going to try and see what flowers I want to add in and what will look nice. They need to be small-ish. Right, yeah. Now I'm going to put on my really cheap gloves, I think, for this, just so that I change them and not everything else. I think we're going to go with blues actually, because there's a lot of nice small blue ones that I think will go beautifully in here. So I don't want to use too many because I do want to hoard them for a while. As we do. Right, okay, so I think that should be enough flowers. I will put it off to the side just in case we need some more, but I'm liking those, so I'm thinking those ones. So let's move them off to the side. Whether I use them in a heart or in here, the plan is to use it in here. Now I have got some cups here, just some half pint cups, just to make life so much easier with mixing and pouring and stuff, and these can be reused, which is fabulous. Now I'm going to just use the last of my resin. So this is just a 2-part epoxy resin. You can get it off Amazon really cheaply. So yeah, so I'm just going to use what's left in here, and then we're going to create whatever we can using this. Now, let me move these molds 1 second. What I am going to do, I have like a little arm here. I'm just going to hold this up with the arm. Oh, make sure that that follows it. There we go. Because while the arm holds that, you see, I can pour the other one. Okay. And try and get it all out. So there we go. We also have the Chameleon Powders. Now I want to have a go at them because I want to have a go at doing the seahorse, the penguin, the dolphin, and a few other bits with them. I've not used them before, so it'll be quite nice. I think today is going to be a blue day. This is going to take a while a bit. Okay, so that one has more or less stopped. There we go. Now it's pouring out. So what I'm going to do, being ever so careful not to mix them, just going to hold them there. So I'm going to wait for these to completely empty. Once they're empty, we'll be back and we'll start mixing. Right, okay, so now we just need to mix this for 5 minutes. I highly recommend that you do mix it really well, because this makes sure that your resin will definitely set. Now I need a bigger stick for this because this is too small. I am going to be pouring this out into individual molds, so yeah, there we go. So we're just going to mix this up for 5 minutes. Now it'll go like a cloudy texture. I don't know if you can see that. And when it's fully mixed up, it will go completely clear. That's how you know you've got a really good mix. But yeah, it is highly recommended that you do mix for a good 5 minutes. Now I do have some little shot glasses that I've bought, and I've got some other mixing jugs, so we're going to use those. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but that's starting to go nice and clear. I haven't mixed it nearly enough, but yeah, I've got these mixing cups, so we're going to split them into there. And then I've also got some shot glasses. These again are really good, and then they can be reused as well, which is, oh, and I've just dropped them all over the floor. Excellent. Right, anyway, at least we've got some out. So I'll do a few of them just so we can do different methods, really. So give this, I'm just going to give this another couple of minutes of stir time. And there's Lady's desperate to get in the house, but everyone's ignoring her. Poor little thing. She's so spoiled, honestly. Right, okay, I'm going to go off camera, finish off mixing this up, because I do feel like it needs another couple of minutes. But can you see that that's gone crystal clear? Was not quite there, because I can still see a few smoky bits in there. But yeah, let's get that done, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that is done. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put quite a bit in this one, because this is to go in that pot. And then I'm going to do some in this one. I'm just splitting up my resin mixture for different things, so we can, just so we can do different things to it. Okay, like this. Right, okay, and I'm just going to leave this piece. Oh, making a right mess as always. Right, let's have a look at these Chameleon powders. They are absolutely gorgeous. So I think that we definitely need to do something with these. Now we do have this beautiful blue, which I'm thinking is going to be gorgeous to use. Oh, I've got Galaxy as well. Now you only need the smallest amount. I don't know whether to mix them in or put them on the molds, and personally I am thinking we put them on the molds. And for that I am just going to use a paintbrush, so just any paintbrush. And what I want to do, I do need to be careful, is what I want to do is actually, oh, not do that. Did everyone see that? How, oh my goodness. This is how not to do it. I think this is why I always put it on speed up, because I make a right mess with everything. So I'm just going to grab this excess powder that's everywhere, and I'm just going to brush it in to all of my molds, because yeah, I wasn't going to, we were going to do different effects, but I'm not wasting. I'm going to have it on this piece as well, because it went everywhere. That looks stunning. It looks so beautiful. Actually, do you know what? Let's turn this inside out. I think that putting this powder on around here and then having those flowers in this are going to make this look beautiful. So maybe, you know, maybe that's why this happened. That's what I'm thinking. You know, these things happen for a reason, and we just have to make the most of it. I know that there's probably lots of professional resin makers out there. I am a complete, you know, beginner. I am the clumsiest person in the world, but I really enjoy it, and I love finding out what I can do with resin. So a lot of my makes are all down to oh, I like that, yeah, are all down to experimentation, and that's what I do believe sometimes. Right, do you know what, I'm going to do this one like this. Let's get my lollipop stick and stir this up, And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this in, but then we're going to put the flowers into resin before putting them in here. So, oh, that's a lovely colour. That is absolutely gorgeous. So, let's pop that in. Now, I don't want to put it all the way. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is, now I don't have, we're just going to put the flowers into the resin. Let those bubbles come out. So I don't know if you can see there's bubbles coming out. So I'm just going to get rid of them. And then we're then going to grab them and I'm going to just pop them down into my mould like this. So I am going to have to use my hands on some of these. There we go. Now I am definitely going to get bubbles in this. I know for a fact that I'm definitely going to get bubbles in this because I'm not that good. But sometimes I think I like the added bubbles. Whether I'm going to like them in this one, I don't know, but we shall see. So I'm just popping that in resin. We're definitely going to have little bubbles in there. Okay, and then we're just going to pop these down like so into the mold. Now this is going to end up being quite a misshapen one. I think I might have chosen not the best flowers, but I like them. Okay, so let's get them in there, and it's all trial and error. Remember that, you know, this is part of resin, is trial and error to see, you know, what you can and what you can't do. Like I said, I am very clumsy, so yeah, this is probably making some people feel uncomfortable, and if it is, then please feel free to fast forward. Yeah, and see the results at the end. I mean, you guys are lucky, you get to see the results like within about a minute. I get to see the results in like 12 hours. Okay, so just continuing with these flowers. I think they're going to look really nice. Now I am thinking that these ones are just too big, so what I'm going to do with these ones is take them out, and then I'm going to pop them in this mould up here, because I do think they are too big, because they're making it misshapen. So we'll pop them into some hearts. Okay, now let's see if I can get these sort of, I think we need another one down there. Like I said, please don't you're probably so much neater than I am. So yeah, okay, right. So I've got those flowers in there. I could do with a tray. Right, I'm going to have to take these gloves off. This is one of the reasons why I use my dad's gloves, because I can keep the nice ones on and just split, but I know that a lot of you don't like the sound of them, so you're not using them. Right, I'm just going to grab a pair of gloves from that were gifted to me of our lovely Denise, so we're going to wear those, and then I'm going to move this onto the tray. Okay, now I will clean my surface. It is just a tile, and it is amazing for cleaning, for doing stuff like this. The advice that I'm going to give you guys though is clean as soon as you are finished. It does make life easier. If you leave it to set, which I've done a few times, the other thing that you can do I'm just going to put a little bit more in there. The other thing that you can do is you can actually just use a blade or a scraper and that will get it off. So that's my tips there. Now we've got these hearts with the what do you call it, these flowers. Now this is where I'm going to get mucky again, pouring the resin into that flower, and then I'm just going to push it down like so, and then we're just going to put some resin over the top of that. Again, I've got a feeling these are going to end up with what do you call them in them, bubbles, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm just going to pour the rest of that out. So this is really, yeah, I'm just going to squidge it down and hope that that's Lady wanting stuff, because yep, that's what she's like. Okay, now we do need a little bit more resin in that heart. I'm just trying to get it so that it's gonna, oh well, it doesn't matter if it's up at the back. Right, okay, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to pour a little bit of clear on it just to fill it. There we go. Right, okay, so I'm just going to leave them to it. My hands are so messy. Now I am going to wipe the excess off my hands. Right, let me tidy up my mess where I've got mica everywhere, and then we'll come back and we're going to do these. So I'll be 2 seconds. Right, okay, we're tidy. Now let's have a play. Oh, I've been so looking forward to this. Let's have a play with this gorgeous glitter. So I'm just going to fill, not too much, I'll just put some in one of the little shot glasses. I'm going to grab a stick, and what I'm going to do, because I want this in clear, and it's just for the ears, because I think how cute would that be. So we're just going to mix all of that in. I'm thinking it might need a little bit more resin in it actually. So I'm just going to pop a little tiny bit more in. There we go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of resin in the ears just to get down so that we don't have any bubbles, hopefully. Okay, I'm just going to squeeze it all the way around, and I'm hoping that by doing that it helps. So I'm just going to tip it ever so slightly because I want these to go in the ears. Okay, I think there might be a bit too much here, but we will see. Okay, and as always, making a right mess of it because that's what we do. Now that I've got that, what I'm going to do is actually try and get all of this goodness into those ears without any bubbles at all, but we get all of that glitter in there because that's the aim of it. So luckily it is a clear mold, so I can sort of see where bits and pieces are, which is really good. And then the rest of it I'm just going to pop in. Oh, now I'm going to try to see if we can get that glitter down there as well, and then we'll fill it up, I think, with clear resin. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm hoping it turns out beautiful. Now I have a couple of these Mickey Mouse dishes and I use them as my little embellishment trays when I'm creating my cards, so I just think they're fab. Oh. Right, okay, I think we're good to sort of just pour on some clear. I don't mind if some of the glitter gets, you know, in that center. I think it's bound to happen. It, you know, I can't prevent it all from doing it, but I will do what I can, and especially with the fact that I'm super clumsy. So let's pour this on. I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a birdie on the roof. Okay, and just get that clear glitter in. And then if any sort of glitter falls in, then we can just move it. Okay, now we do need a little bit more in there. I'm just going to put that on there because I'm going to leave these and then I can just peel them out when they're done. So let's just, don't know how much more I need. There we go. Okay, so that is that one done. Okay, so we'll leave that now. Now I want to play with these. So I don't know if you can see, but the starfish is ended up with some of the heads in, which is fine. I'm just going to put some of this in. This blue alcohol ink, because on a couple of them I think it'll look nicer. I'm going to use this up in here in the starfish. Okay, so we're going to pop all those Mickey heads in. I'm just going to give that a stir just so that I know that they're well and truly in there. Right, okay, and then now this fish is going to have a little bit of orange in it because from the last one. I love doing that. I love having little bits from last projects in, which is why sometimes I do clean my molds, but sometimes I leave them because I think how nice will it be with a little bit of something in it. Now this one's going to be a brooch, so we don't want too much in it. Okay, just going to add a little bit of clear. Needs just a touch more. There we go. Now for this one I'd like to add some of the Chameleon powders. Let me get a wipe to clean my hands because I don't want them to end up super sticky. So like this. There we go. Now I'm going to grab, let's grab the Galaxy one because I think the Galaxy is going to look amazing. Now wish me luck guys, because you saw what happened on the last one. Oh, there we go. There we go. I am just going to grab a small amount, or about that, because you don't need much with these powders. And then we're going to give this a nice stir. Oh, that looks so yummy. Please do not eat. This is not for eating. Oh, that's gorgeous. So it's got that greens and it's got the purples in it. It is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I wonder what I'd do you know what? I'm going to try just a touch of, do I have any black? I've got archival, which isn't, but just a drop. There we go. Of black in there. Like that. Tell you what would look really nice in it as well. I've got some hologram. Oh, that, yeah, that is beautiful. And I think as well, let's grab, I've got some holographic glitter that I just bought, which I think is going to look really nice as well. Again, wish me luck because, oh, I think it was just that one. Now I only want the smallest amounts in, so I'm just going to use there, like literally hardly anything in it. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful, and it really does look like a galaxy. Okay, so let's pour that in here. Okay, and hopefully that'll go right the way down into the seahorse. And then the penguin. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. Right, don't want that head in there, so okay. Yeah, it's slowly going around, so let's just help it a little. Okay, there we go. That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We'll do the whale. I think that's all. I might have enough for. Although, let's have a look. I'm trying to think. I've got a tiny bit left. Do I? Yeah. Let's do the fish as well. Why not? Didn't know whether to get my Darth Vader out because it's such a beautiful mix. Right, okay, that is that done. I'm just going to fill these up, and then I will see you guys in 12 hours when it is time to unmold. But how beautiful is that? Oh, I'm so excited to see these unmolded, because I just know they're going to look amazing. So I'm going to leave these in here with them, and then once they've cured, I can just rip them out. But yeah, I will leave you guys there. We'll be back once these are ready to unmold, and so yeah, I will see you guys in about 12 hours. Okay, we are back. It's time to do some unmolding. Now there is noise going on in the background, little lady and my coffee, but yeah, it's quite early, but I'm so excited. I want to unmold these. So these are the flower hearts. Oh, they're actually a little disappointing because you can't see the hearts. So I think what I'm going to do with these is put on a coat of UV resin just to make them shiny, and we might be able to see the flowers in them. So we'll try that with them. Now this is, so just get it out of my mould. This is our pot that we put the flowers in. We've got a couple of bubbles on the bottom. But I mean, they look fine. Oh, I'm loving the colour. And actually these ones, these look really nice. Oh, that chameleon powder as well. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a very, very faint look, but how gorgeous are those flowers in there? That is beautiful. Oh, do you know, I really, really like that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So that is the first dish. Let's leave Mickey till last. I can't wait to see the Mickey Mouse bit. Let's have a look at these. So these are the pots. Oh. And as you can see, the bits just pop out. So if you do leave them, they do pop out. Now these I tend to just pour in on top of them. Unless I can take them out, I don't bother, because they're just shot glasses, and eventually it gets too thick where you need to. But I just wanted to show that they do come out really, really well. Sorry for the noise. I forgot how noisy my coffee machine is. Like I say, it's my first one of the morning, and there you go, lady. Yeah, and it is being very noisy. Very noisy indeed. Right, okay, so let's have a look. While off camera, I realised I had some resin left over, so I ended up doing some Galaxy because I couldn't resist. Darth Vader's. Oh my goodness, look at them. How cool are those? They look amazing. I am so pleased with those. Yeah, and it was just leftover resin that I that was in the big tub. Right, so let's open up these blue ones. Oh, that is so cute. I am loving that. Come on, camera, do your thing. There we go. That is so cute. So we've got that one. Let's do the fish. And this one's got a little bit of orange. Oh, if that was just up a little bit, that would have been so cool. It's got a little bit of orange in from when I last used the mould. Like I think I said at the beginning, sometimes I like to leave bits in the moulds, especially with the fish and stuff, because I just think it's quite nice to see. I do clean them most of the time, but every now and again I do like to leave little bits. So I mean, this one will be clean because they're not little bits, they're only the big bits. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. That is the penguin, a galaxy of penguin. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Let's do the dolphin. Oh my goodness. Right, remember that these had the powder on as well, so I put the powder in the mould, so they did have the coat of the blue, but how beautiful is that? Let's do this little fish. This little fish didn't have it on. Wow. So it does have a little bit of what do you call it, glitter in there of the, but oh my goodness, how beautiful and stunning is that? Absolutely gorgeous. So let's have a look at the dolphin. And again, no, so you can see the difference here. So this was with the chameleon powder in the mould, and this was without it, just in the resin. How stunningly beautiful are they? And then the final one, which is just the seahorse, which is gorgeous. I love the seahorse. Oh, I've got a bit of sticky resin on, which hasn't, from where I put my thing. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. How gorgeous are those? Oh my goodness, they are absolutely beautiful. I am sorry about Lady. I have no idea what's going on with her today, so I am just going to shut the door and shut her out, just so you guys can't hear her really. But yeah, my husband and daughter have left the building, so to speak. So they are, I think they've gone to IKEA with his mum, so my mother-in-law, and one coffee. That is lovely. I'm just going to wipe the sticky residues just off here. I'll give these a really good clean because they are due now to have a nice good clean. But yeah, so that is those. Now the final piece with our plane was this. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now I am going to turn those these pieces, I'm going to turn them into key rings. Yeah, and I'm actually going to send a selection of stuff that I make to our lovely Denise. So hopefully she'll have received these before this video goes out. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm going to have to make one for myself. Oh my goodness. Guys, how stunningly beautiful is that? Wow. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, these have all turned out really nice, apart from the, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like these hearts, but I would have liked to have seen the flowers in them. Where's my UV resin actually? Because I can show you putting the UV resin on. Now I'm gonna have to put it in a tray because it'll go outside. You see, it is a cloudy day, which means it'll take a lot longer to set, but they will set. So all you do, well, let's put them on there and get my UV resin, and then we're just gonna pour it gently over the top. And I did get asked a question actually, would putting a top coat over these, because it is a matte mold, would it make them glossy? And the answer is yes, it will make them glossy, just by simply doing what I'm doing here. I think I need to get a brush to brush these, but instantly, I don't know if you can see, instantly you can see that, let me find a brush, one that I'm not bothered about. I need some new brushes. All my brushes seem to have just, yeah, started going like, yeah, not very nice. So I'm just going to brush this around, and then I should really have my gloves on for this. Right, I'm sorry for the crinkling. I am just going to use one of my dad's gloves, because they're, and the only reason is as they're a lot easier, because they're so big, they're a lot easier to put on. But I know that I've had a few comments about the crinkling of them, so I am sorry. Okay. And instantly you can see that flower in there. So if I just do that and then hold that up to you guys, can you see? Instantly you can see in. So this half here has got the top coat on, this half hasn't. So if you have got a matte mold but you wanting it to be glossy and shiny, then just pop a top coat on the UV resin or epoxy resin, and yeah, it will do everything you need it to do. Now this will just stay out in the sun probably all day actually, because I'll forget about it, and then yeah, but that's what they look like. They're not going to change, so I'm not going to come back, but that's what they will look like. So you can now see the flowers in them. They look beautiful, and I think they'll make beautiful key rings. So that is it, guys. That is my play so far with the lovely stuff from our lovely Denise from DD Crafts. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Oh, I cannot wait to put her box together. I'm so excited for her to receive it. So yeah, it's something, it's just my little way of saying thank you for all the stuff that she sent. She really didn't have to, but I am very appreciative, and I've had so much fun playing. I really have. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching and spending the time with me. I hope you've enjoyed it and seeing these pieces come together. I will be back to play with some more goodies from our lovely Denise very soon. But until then, please all do take care and happy crafting. Bye.